Most people travel to relax and enjoy peaceful moments with family and friends. However, for adventure enthusiasts, travel is not just about taking a break, but an opportunity to conquer breathtaking natural wonders where beauty and danger intertwine. From boiling hot springs and erupting volcanoes to freezing icy lands, each destination is a challenging test of courage. This is not a leisurely vacation. This is a journey to push the limits of your endurance. Are you ready to explore the 10 most dangerous places on Earth? Let's get started. Number 10. The Grand Prismatic Spring in Yellowstone, United States. The Grand Prismatic Spring, meaning giant prism, is one of Yellowstone's most unique natural wonders. Its dazzling rainbow colors, ranging from blue, yellow, and orange to deep red, captivate all who see it. With a diameter of 370 feet, or about 113 meters, and a depth of over 120 feet, which is 37 meters, it is truly a colossal boiling lake, symbolizing the majesty of nature. However, behind its enchanting beauty lies dangers that few anticipate. At the center of the Grand Prismatic, the water glows with a characteristic blue due to its extreme temperatures, often exceeding 160 degrees Fahrenheit or about 70 degrees Celsius. This temperature is high enough to cause severe burns or even be fatal upon direct contact. The only life that survives here is specialized heat-resistant bacteria, which create the vibrant, alluring colors, but also hide their own risks. The spring is located within the geologically active Yellowstone supervolcano area, where the ground surrounding it is extremely thin and unstable. What looks like solid ground is often just a thin crust covering scalding water below. Even the slightest pressure from footsteps can cause this crust to collapse, leading to serious accidents. Many unfortunate incidents have occurred when visitors ignored safety regulations and ventured off the designated boardwalks for a closer look. Number 9. The Rongbuk Glacier in Tibet. Mount Everest, the highest peak in the world, has long been a symbol of the ultimate conquest. But did you know that one of the first challenges to reaching this majestic summit lies in the Rongbuk Glacier, a treacherous and mysterious glacier on Everest's northern side in Tibet? The Rongbuk Glacier is not only a vital part of the region's ecosystem, but also serves as the gateway to the North Base Camp, where climbers begin their ascent. Stretching over 13.7 miles, which is 22 kilometers, and located at elevations between 17,400 to 21,300 feet, or about 5,300 to 6,500 meters, the glacier's east and west branches converge to form an awe-inspiring yet fearsome icy expanse. Beneath its beauty, however, lie dangers many cannot foresee. Imagine a surface riddled with deep crevasses, some of which are concealed beneath thin layers of snow, making them nearly impossible to detect with the naked eye. These crevasses are often identified using probing poles or ground-penetrating radar. A single misstep could lead to a fatal plunge into icy chasms with no way out. To make matters worse, the glacier is constantly moving, causing sudden ice collapses. Massive ice blocks can break and fall without warning, creating formidable challenges for those daring to cross. Climate change exacerbates the situation, accelerating the glacier's melting. Did you know that in just the past few decades, the Rongbuk Glacier has retreated significantly, increasing the risk of ice collapses and widening crevasses? This poses not only a challenge for Everest climbers, but also threatens the region's precious water supply. Number 8. McMurdo Dry Valleys in Antarctica. The McMurdo Dry Valleys, deep within Antarctica, are considered one of the most extreme and dangerous places on Earth. Spanning approximately 1,850 square miles, or about 4,800 square kilometers, this region has the driest and coldest climate in the South Pole. The average annual rainfall here is nearly zero, a mind-boggling statistic. This harsh environment results from katabatic winds, which are dry, cold, and extremely strong, reaching speeds of up to 125 miles per hour, which is 200 kilometers per hour. These winds are powerful enough to completely evaporate moisture, leaving behind an utterly desolate landscape. The extreme conditions here push the boundaries of nature and place humans in perilous situations. The complete isolation of the valleys means that if an accident occurs, such as equipment failure or a medical emergency, rescue operations could take days. In such frigid temperatures and skin-piercing winds, the wait could lead to serious consequences or even death. Moreover, the barren, icy terrain in McMurdo offers almost no support for life, forcing explorers to rely entirely on external supplies. Even a minor mistake in preparation could spell disaster. Despite the dangers, the McMurdo Dry Valleys remain a crucial site for scientific research. Phenomena like blood falls and Don Juan Pond offer insights into how life might survive in extreme environments. However, anyone venturing here must prepare meticulously, as this place does not forgive mistakes. Number 7. Lake Natron in Tanzania. Lake Natron, located in northern Tanzania near the border with Kenya, is a natural wonder, both stunning and terrifying. Spanning 35 miles in length and 14 miles in width, or about 57 kilometers by 22 kilometers, the lake is visually surreal due to its high alkaline concentration and unique salt composition. Classified as a soda lake, it contains large amounts of sodium carbonate and other salts, creating water with a pH level between 9 and 10.5, conditions so harsh that most life cannot survive. Water temperatures can reach up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 60 degrees Celsius, combined with toxic chemical properties that make direct contact incredibly dangerous. Sodium carbonate in the water is highly corrosive, capable of causing severe burns to skin and eyes, and even petrifying the remains of animals that come too close. This eerie phenomenon has earned Natron the nickname Nature's Death Trap. Despite its harsh conditions, Lake Natron serves as a crucial breeding ground for lesser flamingos, one of the few species that can thrive here. Algae in the water provide a primary food source for these birds, and the lake's isolated shores, free from predators, offer a perfect nesting site. The lake's unique environment creates a landscape that is both breathtakingly beautiful and a stark reminder of nature's power to challenge the boundaries of life. Number 6. The Danakil Depression in Ethiopia. The Danakil Depression, located in Ethiopia's Danakil Desert, is one of the harshest environments on the planet. With temperatures ranging from 98 to 144 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 37 to 62 degrees Celsius, it is often called the hottest place on Earth and the land of death that never sleeps. Danakil astounds not only with its extreme climate, but also its unique landscape and the relentless geological activity that takes place there. Situated at the northern end of the Great Rift Valley, the Danakil Depression lies at the intersection of three tectonic plates, creating a remarkable terrain. This area, over 328 feet below sea level, which is about 100 meters, features vast white salt flats, vibrant sulfur springs, and bubbling red lava lakes. Ale volcano, also known as the Gateway to Hell, is one of Danakil's iconic features, with its constantly active lava lake resembling an endless river of fire. Another highlight is the Dalol acid lakes, which dazzle with their bright green, yellow, and orange hues, but are dangerously toxic. These lakes are filled with sulfuric acid and emit poisonous gases like hydrogen sulfide, making them perilous to approach. Despite its hostile conditions, the Danakil Depression is home to the Afar people, who rely on mining the extensive salt deposits for their livelihood. This is a hazardous job, as extreme heat can be fatal for workers, and occasional earthquakes risk collapsing land, even swallowing camels in their wake. Beyond its stark beauty, Danakil holds significant historical and scientific importance. It is where scientists discovered the famous fossil Lucy, one of humanity's earliest ancestors, cementing Ethiopia's status as a cradle of humankind. The unique terrain also draws researchers because its environment is thought to mimic conditions on Mars and other planets. Number 5. Mount Denali, Alaska. Mount Denali, North America's highest peak, rises in the heart of Alaska as a symbol of nature's grandeur and peril. Standing at 20,310 feet, or about 6,190 meters, Denali is the centerpiece of Denali National Park and Preserve. Its unforgiving conditions make it one of the greatest challenges for climbers worldwide. Located near the Arctic Circle, Denali experiences extreme and unpredictable weather, fierce snowstorms, powerful winds, and temperatures plummeting below -40 degrees Fahrenheit, or the same in Celsius, create an environment as hazardous as it is awe-inspiring. Climbers must be prepared to face conditions rivaling those of higher peaks like Mount Everest, as Denali's air pressure at its summit is comparable to an altitude of 23,000 feet, which is about 7,000 meters near the equator. Beyond the weather, Denali's terrain is fraught with danger. Its steep, snow-covered slopes and constantly shifting glaciers hide deep crevasses, deadly traps waiting beneath the ice. The threat of avalanches looms ever present, as Denali's steep inclines become unstable under heavy snow. Number 4. Madidi National Park, Bolivia. Madidi National Park, located in the upper Amazon basin in northwest Bolivia, is one of the world's most biodiverse regions, spanning approximately 7,536 square miles, which is about 19,000 square kilometers. Madidi stretches from the towering Andes to the lowland Amazon rainforest. Its dramatic elevation range, from 656 feet to nearly 19,685 feet, or about 200 meters to 6,000 meters, creates a stunning array of ecosystems, including cloud forests, tropical rainforests, highland grasslands, and snowy peaks. The park is home to an incredible array of wildlife, including jaguars, pumas, giant otters, spectacled bears, and Andean condors. Its flora and fauna are equally abundant, boasting over 300 species of fish, 200 species of mammals, and more than 12,000 plant species. However, such richness comes with hidden dangers. Madidi harbors many dangerous creatures and plants. Venomous snakes like the fer-de-lance and bushmaster can deliver deadly bites. The rivers and streams teem with predators such as caimans and piranhas. Additionally, mosquitoes and sandflies carry tropical diseases, posing a constant threat. Even the plant life is hazardous. Some trees and shrubs can cause severe skin irritation, allergic reactions, or even toxic effects if touched or ingested. This mix of biodiversity and peril makes Madidi both a paradise for researchers and a survival challenge. Number 3. Mount Merapi, Indonesia. Mount Merapi, situated on Java Island, Indonesia, is one of the most active volcanoes in the world and has earned the title the Mountain of Fire. At approximately 9,610 feet, or about 2,130 meters, Merapi is not only a majestic natural landmark, but also a looming threat to millions of people living in its shadow. The name Merapi, which means volcano in Javanese, perfectly reflects its explosive nature and devastating power. Merapi is infamous for its violent eruptions, producing pyroclastic flows, fast-moving currents of hot gas, ash, and volcanic rocks. These flows can obliterate everything in their path, making them one of the deadliest aspects of Merapi's eruptions. Despite this danger, the nutrient-rich volcanic ash makes the surrounding land some of the most fertile farmland on Java. This duality forces locals to live with both the blessings and risks of the volcano. For many Javanese, Merapi is not just a mountain, but a spiritual guardian. They view it as a sacred entity that must be respected, often expressing their reverence through annual prayer ceremonies. To mitigate risks, the Indonesian government has implemented advanced monitoring systems around Merapi. Seismic activity, gas emissions, and temperature changes are closely observed to provide early warnings and enable timely evacuations. While these measures have reduced casualties in recent eruptions, the challenges of living near Merapi remain immense. Number 2. Mount Nyiragongo, Democratic Republic of Congo. Mount Nyiragongo in the Democratic Republic of Congo is one of the most dangerous volcanoes on Earth. Located in the Virunga Mountains near the border with Rwanda, it rises to 11,185 feet, or about 3,470 meters, and holds one of the planet's largest and most active lava lakes. Nyiragongo's lava is unusually fluid, reaching temperatures of up to 2,192 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 1,200 degrees Celsius. This allows it to flow at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour, or about 60 kilometers per hour, during eruptions, faster than most people can run. This makes Nyiragongo a constant threat to nearby communities. The 2002 eruption was particularly devastating as lava flowed into the city of Goma, about 12 miles or 20 kilometers away. It destroyed over 15% of the city, killed hundreds, and displaced approximately 120,000 people. Roads, infrastructure, and homes were obliterated, leaving lasting economic and social scars. Nyiragongo's danger extends beyond its lava. Toxic gases like carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide escape through fissures near the volcano, accumulating in low-lying valleys and causing suffocation for humans and animals. Frequent earthquakes further destabilize the area, adding to the threats. While monitoring stations have been established to track Nyiragongo's activity, predicting eruptions remains a challenge. Limited resources and political instability in the region hinder effective early warning systems, making disaster response even more difficult. Number 1. Oymyakon, Russia. Oymyakon, a small village in eastern Russia, is known as one of the coldest and harshest inhabited places on Earth. For much of the year, the area is blanketed in snow and ice, with winters lasting 7 to 8 months. Temperatures regularly plunge below 58 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 50 degrees Celsius. The lowest temperature ever recorded here was minus 89.9 degrees Fahrenheit, or about minus 67.7 degrees Celsius, in 1933, making it the coldest temperature outside Antarctica. With only about 500 residents, life in Oymyakon revolves around traditional activities like fur hunting and ice fishing. In such severe cold, frostbite is a constant risk as exposed skin can freeze in just minutes. Hypothermia poses a continual threat without proper protection. Infrastructure in Oymyakon is minimal. Water pipes are impossible to maintain due to permafrost, so residents extract ice from frozen rivers and melt it for drinking water. The village depends entirely on natural resources and ingenuity to survive. Despite its dangers, these extraordinary places continue to captivate us with their beauty. If you enjoyed this journey, do not forget to subscribe for more exciting content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.